Hi there, welcome to Cord Cutters, the show that's all about saving you a bunch of money but getting rid of your expensive pay TV subscription. And this one is a special episode. This time we're going to just take a look at Netflix. Very popular service, about 20 million subscribers right now, and there are 250 devices that help you to get all this goodness straight onto your TV screen. But the question is, are you really getting your money's worth? There's a lot of stuff to go wrong. There's a lot of stuff how you can optimize your experience, and we're going to take a look at 5 of those special tips and tricks today. So if you're a Netflix user and you have a big HD TV at home, you want to make sure that you also get HD content, of course. Now Netflix has about 20% of their overall catalog is available in HD online, 720p. And if you want to find that easily, one way to do it is you browse through the catalog and you look for the little symbol here, HD. That is kind of self-explanatory. But the other way to do it is you go to their website and they have a special category. So they have dramas, they have indie movies, and they have a special category called HD that kind of sums up all that HD content from all the other categories. And let's take a look at this, how this looks like with The Office here. If you load up one of those episodes, we play it from the beginning here, it's loading up here. We now have it on a Roku box here over a wireless network, and it shows us here available in HD. If you have a lower quality, it might only show 3 or in worst cases 2 of those bars. That's the first kind of indicator that you get some HD content here, but Netflix also has some technology that they call smooth streaming. What this means is if something goes wrong in your home network or something is congested or so, they're going to scale the picture quality down with you not really noticing right away. So they can adapt to it, and then maybe you suddenly notice some pixels in there and suddenly it's not that smooth anymore. So if something like this happens, it's a good indicator that something is wrong in your home network, and we're going to tell you about a couple of fixes for this right now. So one of the main issues that you can have with Netflix and services like this is your internet connection. If it's not fast enough for this, you might have some issues, you might not get HD. Netflix recommends to have at least 5 Mbit per second as a speed, as a general guidance, and they transmit their HD content, their 720p content, with 3.6 Mbit per second, but you also always need a little overhead to make things work. And what do all these numbers mean, and how can you tell that your cable connection or your DSL connection actually is fast enough? Well, there's one easy way to find out. You go to a website called speedtest.net, and you want to make sure that nothing else is running in your home network. So turn off Netflix for sure. Don't download anything on your computer. Just run this in one single browser. Press start on the speed test and see what kind of numbers come up. If you're at 5 Mbit or higher for the download speed, you should be fine. If it's any lower, maybe call your cable company, maybe call your phone company, see what's up there. Maybe they want to get you a better plan for $5 more a month, or maybe there's actually something wrong with your connection and they can fix it for you. So you tested your internet speed and everything seems to be fine, but you're still not getting HD? Well, maybe it's because of your Wi-Fi connection. Many people use Wi-Fi to stream Netflix. We do this right now here with the Roku box. Many other devices first suggest Wi-Fi, are connectable via Wi-Fi, Apple TV, all these things. And it's, of course, a convenient way. You don't have to deal with cables. But Wi-Fi is hit or miss, and there's a lot of things that can go wrong with it. One of it is interference. A lot of devices that you have in your home can interfere with wireless internet. So if you have a microwave running at the same time, actually the signal can go down or can break up. If you have cordless phones, I'm not talking about your cell phone, but the phone that you use in your house, those can also be on the same frequencies as your Wi-Fi. And then finally, if you have something like a baby monitor or something else running there, wireless security cameras, all of this stuff can interfere with Wi-Fi. So you want to make sure that maybe you can turn it off, or maybe you can bring your router a little closer to wherever your device with your TV is standing, so that all these things don't interfere anymore. You also want to make sure that there's not too much stuff in between your router and your Roku box or whatever other box you have. So if you have really big walls, or if you have them behind a big bookcase, all of this might help to degrade the signal. Just move your router around a little bit and see if that improves your connection already a little bit. The next suggestion may sound a little obvious, but of course you want to make sure that your network isn't used for something else. You want to not download any big files where you try to watch videos. You don't want to stream radio on a computer or something. And sometimes there's also users that you might not even think about. So I use, for example, a backup service that automatically backs up my hard drive. And sometimes it's really big files, and sometimes it can really eat up a lot of bandwidth, and I don't even know about it. And that's those cases when Netflix suddenly looks a little worse. So make sure all of this is turned off, and then you have a better movie night. If all of this doesn't help, there's a couple more tricks that you can try, and one of the easiest ones is just get an Ethernet cable. plug it into your router on the one side, plug it into your device on the other side. Most of these devices have an Ethernet port on the back. The Apple TV right here has one. You plug it in, and then you have a dedicated connection, no more wireless interference, and your movies are going to look so much better. The only issue with this is, as you can see, these things look kind of ugly, and if you have to string it over your couch table, not the prettiest sight in the living room. So there's a couple of devices that can help you with this as well, and one of my favorites is Powerline. It's a technology that uses your home's electrical wires to transmit data. So you buy a pair of these boxes for about $100, plug one outlet in at the router, one other one at your TV, and then it uses your electrical wiring, and the picture quality is going to look so much better. So those were 5 tips to get the best picture quality on Netflix. But of course, you also want to find great stuff to watch. And one of the sites that I really like for that is instantwatcher.com. It lists all the stuff that's available online, and it has helpful categories. For example, it lists all the things that are going to expire soon, and you want to catch it before Netflix takes it offline. If you want to find more online tools to optimize your Netflix experience and maybe find some applications for your cell phone, we have the top 10 tools for Netflix listed on gigaom.com/video, so check that out. And while you're at it, send us an email and tell us about your Netflix experience. What are you doing to get the best picture quality? What's some stuff that's bugging you? How's it working out for you? Send your comments, your complaints, your everything to cordcutters@gigaom.com, or on Twitter, we're @cordcutters, so you can follow us there, keep up with what we're doing, and you can also talk to us, send us some comments. We would love to hear from you.